to start thinking of mobile. I mean, it's really about building relationships, right? You need to start thinking about what channel it is that your consumer is going to be reached in, your end user, okay, your audience, whether it's a supporter, a volunteer, a board member, or a client. I mean, you need to think about that holistically. Make it convenient for them. Make it more, make it efficient for you and them, and have better results as a result. I mean, that's really what it's about. If you have advocacy, you want to pass more laws. And I believe that mobile is going to be a really big part of effectively doing that. Improving fundraising ROI. I mean, we won't even get into how much it costs for doing direct mail campaigns. Wow. Those are companies that really make a lot of money out there, and they are, I'll tell you, I talked to somebody that we know very well that does a lot of education nonprofits, and she's like, oh, they are really fighting the internet and online giving. And I'm like, that's not cool, okay? Because in the Cygnus survey, one thing that they did say is that they were less likely to give to a direct mail campaign that they kept sending the letters, because they were like, this is costing this organization so much money to facilitate. Now, of course, it's hard to track, like, okay, I get a letter and then I'm going to go give online. It's really difficult to measure that, right? But it's about the multi-channel marketing, and I think mobile needs to be considered a part of your multi-channel efforts. Creating empowered advocates, we had a great discussion on that just now, and you're reaching, you're getting your programs out to people in your community that really need them. And I think that we're only going to see more and more people, underprivileged people, with smartphones, and that's going to be really important for you guys in reaching the audience and continuing to give those programs. So, now what, right? Oh my gosh. So much to think about. Building a nonprofit mobile strategy does not have to be as difficult. It is not this, like, really nebulous UFO that you guys have all created campaigns, you've all created programs, you've all collaborated with people within your organization, and this is nothing different, okay? So the first thing you need to do is think about, holistically, who is going to be involved, okay? And I've listed, I mean, there may be others that I haven't thought of in here. Of course, there's, some boards are very engaged with their nonprofits other than, giving, and others are very hands-off, so it's going to depend. But these are a few of the folks that you would maybe want to get involved, because, I think that we've given enough examples where you can see that mobile isn't only about fundraising, or it's not only about advocacy. And what Susan and I advocate is really start from a strategic perspective, looking at everything, right? So build your vision. I mean, get together, have a brainstorming session, right? Get people who may be part of your organization or volunteers who are younger, who already are thinking in using these things, right? Let them participate. That's what they want to do. They want to be a part of the action. This is a perfect opportunity to maybe enhance your skill sets with people who are going to use the type of tools that you're talking about here. So list everything out. And this is one thing, I mean, Susan and I love to do, is just, going in and helping an organization really think strategically about all the different areas of the organization and how those can fit into mobile, and things that may not need to go mobile. There's the other side too. Not everything should go mobile. And who's your audience? So think through age. And again, may be different depending on programs that you have. Geography, you may be a small county-wide organization, or maybe you may represent the entire state or country. It really depends. Who are your different audiences? From a socioeconomic perspective, from a gender perspective, all those different things need to be thought through, and how it impacts mobile. What needs are you serving? So how is your money going to be spent? What belief systems do your constituents have? Okay, that's going to really play into the tools and the messages that you're going to have. And then finally, what can you leverage? Are you strong in social media? Not every organization is. It just doesn't speak to what they're doing. But if you are, then leverage that. Leverage your CRM so you don't have silos of information. And again, that's one thing that I think that having a partnership with somebody who understands how to make those pieces talk is really important, because you don't want to have silos of data or money. cause marketing and other corporate partnerships. I mean, I'm telling you, you talk to the right types of businesses and are consumer-facing businesses, and they will